You, ladies and gentlemen, so nice again to be in your living room. And this week, like I promised, we're going to talk about my 5-point plan, which I think is going to resonate, create revenue, help people who are in business with urban enterprise zones. They don't have to go there. I'm going to explain that to you. But last week there was a great article, and not because it was about me, but it was. But the Herald did a terrific job in reference to my 5-point plan and my life, my service to my country. And I think that's very important coming up, as you know, July 4th, Independence Day, number 237. I mean, it's the greatest country that ever was. But we want to make it greater. It has problems, but we'll solve those problems. We'll continue to have problems. We'll solve more problems. But I wanted to talk about that 5-point plan. The first point, which I think is very important, there's a sales tax that is 7%. I would like to make it 3%. Let me elaborate on that. For instance, if you have a car you're buying, let's say $20,000, you would pay $1,400 on 7% today. On my plan, it would be 3% or a savings of $800. I mean, I don't know about you. We could all have $800 back in our pocket. The second plan, which is very important, 1% state income tax, which, by the way, when you go to work and look at your paycheck, look at that state income tax. It's high. I want a flat fee 1%, and I know you do. It's going to save you more money. I was talking to my mailman the other day. He told me he makes approximately $40, $45, depending on overtime or whatever. But he says he's paying about $250 a month. My plan would save him about $180 a month. I mean, that is a good savings. That's like a car payment. But anyway, getting on to that, the other plan is the sales tax. I didn't explain one thing that's important. A lot of my friends are in business. When someone goes to them, buys a car, or some of my friends are in appliance business, they sell washers, dryers. Some of them, people come in, they have to pay 7% because he's in another zone. So they go to an urban enterprise zone, they pay 3.5%, like in Vineland or whatever. Let's make it a flat 3%. This way, it makes it fair. It makes the competition fair, and it will generate more business, especially Cape May County. We are ranked third, the most third impoverished municipality in Cape May County. I think it's Woodbine and Wildwood. I mean, look, we're in bad times. We know it. Don't listen to the news media. These are bad times. We are in a bad recession. I said in my article we're on the precipice of a depression. Today, as I'm speaking, I think it's June 24th today, Monday, the stock market is tumbling. It tumbled last week, 353 points. I know it doesn't mean a lot to the average person, but that's billions and billions of dollars going out the window. And here's where it resonates with you. If you have a 401k or a pension, this is dropping your 401k, so it does affect you. It's not only the millionaires and billionaires like they want to tell you. It's us. We're getting hurt. We're getting hammered. Right into your congressmen, senators. Do something today. Don't wait. Don't wait for the next person to do it. Since I started this campaign, each week I'm feeling more passion with the people. They're coming to me, churches, businesses, they're telling me, we need someone. We need a guy like you. And I say, no, it's not only me, it's you. We all have to get up off our couch. Stop watching American Idol and all these shows. Start getting involved with your country, or else we're not going to have a country, ladies and gentlemen, like we once had. This is still the greatest country. I'm going to get to my third point, which I think is really important. We have to learn to consolidate the government waste. It's horrible. You know, during the Iraq and Afghanistan war, they were selling hammers. $900 for a hammer. This is what I'm talking about. This is the government waste. And on the other point I'm talking about is the salaries and the pensions of our legislators. I'm not going to tell you what their salaries are. I'm just going to say this. I want them to take a 20% haircut off their pension. I will do it. and off their salaries. And also stop leasing cars on the taxpayer's back. We had enough. I have 2 cars. I don't need a leased car. I don't need that big paycheck. Cut me 20%. I'll be glad to do it to help the masses. This is what it's about today. You see the selfishness that's going on. Only 20% vote now in a general election. 12% voted in the last primary, June 4th, 3 weeks ago. It's a disgrace. Because why? People are fed up. It's not the people. It's the politicians. They've helped ruin this country. If we don't do nothing this election, November 5th, and if we keep voting the status quo, you're going to see gasoline maybe $5, $6 a gallon. It's not going to be $3.40 anymore. It's not going to be what it is today. It's going to get worse. Food, if you did any food shopping lately, it's horrible. To get to my other point, and this is really important, I think, for the business people out there who are listening, I know you're in business. I know you're having a tough time. I talked to West Side Market. I talked to these businesses today. We are hurting bad. And guess what? You're not going to believe it. The corporate tax is 25. Let's cut it to 15. Give them a break. Let them create some revenue. Take that choke of R&R rules and regulations away from them. They're choking the businessman. Let's do something. And really, that's the end of my plan. And I just want to say, see you next week. Because guess what? This plan will create jobs, create more revenue, and we will be on our way. And maybe we'll be the model plan for the other 49 states. See you next week. God bless you, and God bless America.